Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Wendy here. If you're new here, please subscribe. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for watching. So I was tagged by Claire Smith to do a fragrance anti-haul. So here you have it, you guys. I believe it was started by 50 Cent UK, and it's one of the tags that I'm really just interested in, because in as much as I show you the things that I love, the things that I'm bringing into my collection, I should also show you guys the things that I'm sampling but cannot buy. So here I have about 7 perfumes. Yes, on this list I have 7 perfumes that I've sampled and given full wear tests of, but I just cannot bring myself to purchase for one reason or another. So if you're interested in hearing which perfumes I will not be repurchasing, but you know, never say never, but these for now are perfumes that I cannot see myself purchasing, keep watching. Okay, so the first perfume that I'm about to talk about, I feel like this is the one video that I will get the first dislikes on, because I have very popular designer scents on this list and some niche perfumes that are well loved. So bear with me. I know fragrance is personal, so if you guys don't like what I like or like what I do not like, please don't take it personal. So yeah, the first perfume I'm going to talk about, I have a sample of it and I've worn it I think 3 times. That is Coco Mademoiselle Intense. So a lot of people love the original Coco Mademoiselle, and most people who've worn the Intense version have said they love it even better than the original. So this is a citrusy, vanilla-y, a bit sweet perfume with some spicy notes to it. Let me just spray it so that I remind myself of the opening. I actually love how this perfume smells in the opening and the middle. Yeah, it's sweet, it's floral, it's got some citrusiness to it, and I feel it's a perfume that you can wear all year round because it's got very good performance on my skin. It lasts for 8 hours plus, and it projects very well. So the biggest issue I have with this perfume is the dry down. Like on my skin, I wore it and I just kept smelling something green. I know it's a very patchouli heavy perfume, and other people say patchouli is earthy, it's a bit woody, but I find that to my nose patchouli is very green, like a plant, something earthy and irritating. I never used to sniff out patchouli very well, and I thought I really liked patchouli because most of the perfumes have it, and it's a perfume note that I really never sniffed out and just outright hated. But in this perfume, it's like the dry down is all about patchouli. On paper, I'm not smelling that green irritating note. Green plant-like, earthy, not really earthy, because when I think about earthy, I'm thinking of like maybe the way the soil smells after rain. I know that has a particular that's a particular smell of its own, but to me patchouli is just green, irritating. It just smells like this irritating plant. In specific perfumes, I don't mind patchouli, but in specific perfumes I found out that I can smell it and it's not the most pleasant note there is. Yeah, so I can feel it kicking in slowly, but on paper it's not as strong. The patchouli is not as strong on paper as it is on my skin. I feel like when it mixes in with my skin, my body chemistry, maybe, I don't know, there's something that happens on my skin, and that's the only reason that I will not buy this perfume. Yeah, but otherwise it's a very nice perfume. Performance is A1, everything is good. So if it works for you, I'll say go for it. But for me, it's because of that dry down, and the dry down is the one that lasts the longest because it performs very well. So Yeah, so that's Coco Mademoiselle Intense, and I will not buy it. Okay, so the next perfume that I will not purchase is Libre by YSL. I know a lot of people love Libre, and I love the bottle. It's so perfect. It would look so fancy on one of my trays. So Libre is the thing with Libre is this: I love how it smells, but it's a bit too powdery, a bit too floral for me. The lavender in it is just overpowering. Like, it's a very lavender heavy perfume, and the lavender becomes powdery, and that's the one thing that I do not like about Libre. It's just extremely floral. And there's this one time I was wearing it when I was out with a friend. We were just eating, and then she kept asking, what's that irritating smell? Initially, actually, when I went out, I was wearing Gucci Flora. Then we had been out for some time, so I decided to just touch up with a different perfume. And yeah, when she came back from the ladies, she was like, oh my god, what's that irritating scent? So Libre, and not just her perception. I kept wearing it. I think I wore it 3 times. It's got good performance as well, but it's just a bit too floral for me. What I would buy though is Libre Intense. So I finished the sample of the original Libre, but this is Libre Intense. And Libre Intense to me is something that's even on my want list right now. I mentioned that I like how Libre smells. It's just that the powderiness and the floral aspect of the original I can't do. But this one has some vanilla, so don't make a mistake. It's still the same fragrance. It's like the original Libre. This is a proper flanker of the original. It's exactly like Libre, but just has some vanilla, and that's what I find very interesting. And I like it because I find that the vanilla in the Intense sort of makes it wearable. It blends in with the other notes to make it manageable and to make it very likable. So yeah, instead of the original, for me, I'd say go for the Intense if you're not very into very floral perfumes. But if you actually if you outright hate the original, stay away from the Intense because it's nothing different. It's the original, but with some vanilla to it. So that's the second perfume I'll not buy, Libre, the original. So the third perfume is Girl of Now Shine. I actually had this one on my want list, but I just felt like I should just sample it before wearing it and before buying it. I had the original Girl of Now, and I decluttered that one. The only reason why I decluttered that one is that it was a bit too sweet. It was too sweet, too strong. I could only wear it in winter, and I live in a very hot climate. Then I fell in love with Girl of Now Forever, which I love to this day. So a friend sent me a sample of Girl of Now Shine, and that's the sample. I've worn it. I've only worn half of it. I've worn it twice actually. Now the thing is with this one, from the very top, you get the original. I was expecting to get a very strong pineapple note. It's there, the pineapple note is there, but not as strong as I thought it would be. What I get is it smells more like the original than Girl of Now Forever does. And it's more nutty. It's like the original minus the sweetness of the extreme syrupy sweetness of the original, and then you just add a little bit more of the nuts, and then yeah, like the projection is not as strong as the original, and the lasting power is not as strong as the original. So to me, I would say I don't know what they were trying to do with this one. I really don't. But this is a nuttier version of the original, minus the sweetness, and the pineapple is not very fruity. It's not as fruity as Girl of Now Forever. It's a good perfume. Like it smells very nice, but instead of this one, I'd rather just buy the original. And I find that a lot of people who like the original so much, like I've noticed with Gold now, there are like two kinds of people. There are people who like the original, and then there are people who like Gold Now Forever. I'm in the second group. And then the people who like Gold Now, the original, like Shine as well, and don't really gravitate towards the Forever one, because the Forever one is very fruity, but this one is so similar to the original. I think this one is lighter and can be worn all year round, unlike the original, which is very heavy. So if you love the original and are looking for a lighter version of it, I'd say get Shine. But for me, right now, I don't think I need Shine, because I love Gold Now Forever. So this one, yeah, I'm on the fence about it, but I don't see myself buying it, because I really just want to buy things that I absolutely love. So Gold Now Shine is a no for me. So I'm done with the designer scents for now. I'm going to the niche perfumes. So guys, don't hate on me. I know these are very popular, but here we go. So the next perfume that I'm going to talk about, I think I mentioned even last time, I think I did a video about this. I was sampling niche perfumes, and this is Baccarat Rouge 540 Extrait de Parfum. So this is something you'd expect that I'll love, because I like very molecule-like synthetic perfumes, and I actually like how this smells. It's a bit woody, a bit ambery, a bit airy, a bit let me spray it again. So the only reason why I won't purchase this, and not that I even have the money to purchase this, but yeah, it induces a headache when I wear it. And you don't need to overspray this perfume. It's very strong. It's very strong. It performs excellent. You get 8 hours plus. I feel like people will smell you, because the first time I wore this, I only wore, is it 3 sprays? And you guys know I'm not one of those people who are like 1-digit number of sprays. I'm always 10 and above, but with this one, it induces a headache. I'm even scared that now that I've sprayed this, maybe it will induce a headache. Look, I still have some of that. Like I failed to finish it. So it's a very good perfume, and I feel like I should try the EDP. The Extrait de Parfum is just a bit too strong for me, and yeah. So Baccarat Rouge 540 Extrait de Parfum I cannot wear, because too strong, headache inducing for me. Or maybe it's just a note in there that just can't work with me. Yeah, so that's that one. So we go to another MFK perfume, and you guys know I love MFK, but it's like, these are the two perfumes that I have tried and not liked. I like the others that I've smelled. I've actually just smelled 4 perfumes from MFK: Grand Soir, Baccarat Rouge 540 Extrait, then Oud Satin Mood, which I love. Oud Satin Mood, Grand Soir, perfect. And then we have Gentle Fluidity Golds. So I wore this on a date, and I sort of regretted it later on, but anyway. So this smells like Roses Vanille. It's more, I have Roses Vanille, but this smells more refined than Roses Vanille, less synthetic and more sophisticated to me. This smells very good. I was even thinking, once my Roses Vanille is done, I won't buy another Roses Vanille. Obviously, I'll buy Gentle Fluidity Gold because of the properties. It's so refined, it's better, it's more sophisticated, and yeah, so I just smell like, yeah, it's a bit floral, sweet. Let me see the main accord. It's a bit woody as well, and a bit spicy, and very aromatic as well. So now the thing is with this one, I'm going to blame it on me, because the name of the perfume says gentle fluidity, right? And I don't know why I expected performance that's out of this world, because it clearly says gentle. So the performance was not very impressive to me. It was, yes, it lasted for like 5 hours, but it was a skin scent for 4 hours of that 5 hours on me. The projection was very moderate, and yeah, so from an hour of moderate projection, then 4 hours of being a skin scent. And this is only because I'm used to Roses Vanille, which is it's beast mode. Like, you smell it, even 5 hours later you'll be able to smell it on yourself. But this is the opposite. It's a more gentle, refined, easy going kind of scent, while Roses Vanille is very bold, very synthetic, packs a punch. So I don't know, I don't think I would buy this because of the performance and the performance. But you never know, they dry down. Actually, this is like, it's so similar to Roses Vanille to my nose. So that's Gentle Fluidity Gold by MFK. So from MFK we go to Kilian. So this is one of the most hyped up perfumes on YouTube, because everyone claims it's worn by Rihanna. So this one is Love Don't Be Shy. I know nowadays it's just called Love, but this one has Don't Be Shy at the bottom. So I'm thinking this is the sample from the original black bottle. So, ooh, okay, I have smelled it. Okay, so Love Don't Be Shy. From the first spray, it's moderate projection, and I know at this point you're just thinking, oh, this girl just wants beast mode. But this one, most perfumes, when you just spray, they sort of just blow up, but not with this one. It's like from first spray, moderate projection. You have to just put this. If you've sprayed it on your wrist, you need to put your wrist close to you. Then to my nose, this smells like a better blended vanilla, like a basic vanilla. There are some fragrances that I decluttered. I think my second declutter video, Chabot. The vanilla in Chabot is quite similar to the vanilla in Love Don't Be Shy, and except that it's better blended, it's better, more refined. And so to me, I get just a little bit of orange blossom, a lot of vanilla, sugary caramel, and it's basically a very sweet scent, perfect for a gourmand lover who doesn't like a very loud perfume. And this is the one thing about this perfume that got me wondering is, was it really the one that Rihanna was wearing, that everyone around her could smell her? Because if I'm going to an award ceremony, I wouldn't pull this one out, because it's basically a skin scent. But then again, out of consideration for the people around you, it would still be a perfect scent to pick out. Yeah, but it's basically just a very sweet, sugary perfume. So the reason why I wouldn't purchase this, and it lasts for like 5 hours on my skin, 5 hours, but mostly a skin scent. I just feel like if I'm going to pay a lot of money for a perfume, you better smell me. But this one is a skin scent, so, and it's a basic vanilla, nothing special. I feel like if you're a gourmand lover, you should have it. But if you're just any other person who's not very into gourmands, yeah, it's not a must-have. Yeah, very sweet. Yeah, so that's Love Don't Be Shy by Kilian. Okay, we get to the last one, and it's yet another Kilian, and this one is Forbidden Games. Everything I said about Love Don't Be Shy, yeah, it applies to this one, except this is the fruity version of it. But you guys know how I love my fruity perfumes. Yeah, it's so sweet, fruity. It's got some rose in it. Yeah, so basically it's a generic sweet fruity perfume, and so many designer scents you can get that smell like this. Yeah, I don't know, I feel like it's just overpriced. Yes, Kilian, Love Don't Be Shy, I feel is overhyped. This one is overpriced to me, and that's the reason why I wouldn't purchase it. It's got moderate projection, moderate longevity. You get nothing more beyond 5 hours. That is just on my skin. So to me, it's not worth the price. It's overpriced, and the name says Forbidden Games. I don't know, I feel like with fruity perfumes, everything is fruity perfumes come off very innocent, very likable, very sweet. So when you hear the name Forbidden Games, you expect something very seductive, sensual, mysterious, but no, this is a very fruity, sweet perfume. Yeah, so that's the last one. So not to hate on Kilian perfumes, I have this gift set here, and there are others that I'm a bit I like a bit. Like Rolling in Love has better performance, I feel, and then Good Girl Gone Bad at least was trying to get, you know, they were not trying to play too safe with Good Girl Gone Bad. But Forbidden Games, Love Don't Be Shy, definitely not for you. They're not just for me. So guys, thank you for watching this video. If there are any perfumes that you guys feel like you wouldn't purchase from this list, from your collections, like whatever you guys are sampling, please let me know. And I hope no one felt upset with this, because I know most of these are favorite perfumes. And thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.